Oh, for goodness sake, he only just came back from an injury. Now he's out for basically 2 months. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Chelsea Challenge here with me, Mr. Grand 2. And today, then, well, we have to deal with the news that Marco Asensio is injured once again. He just came back from injury and started doing quite well actually. Got himself an assist in the Champions League game in midweek, and now, well, he's out for 5 to 7 weeks with a broken toe, which he should be more careful really. We'll have to find a way to deal with it. We do have, of course, the young Argentinian player on our books who can come in. Since last time, then, which of course we played Porto and Leicester, we only played 2 games. We've beaten Aston Villa 1-0 in the league. Another 1-0 win. A clean sheet, but not particularly good in terms of scoring goals. It was Kante with a goal again to substantially improve his average rating after I criticised him last episode. And then a 4-0 win in the Champions League against Fenerbahce, 2 from Haaland and 2 from Ethan Ampadu, who's come in. He was out on loan last year, come into the first team this year, really just sort of as a backup for a lot of positions. But he came in because Kovacic was injured, played in that one from the start, and did very, very well for himself. He's got a lot of potential still, really quite solid, decent player. He's club trained, of course, so that's always very useful. He's probably going to find himself playing again today. We will be playing, as said last time out, we're going to play Tottenham in the league. It's a game we really need to be winning. We didn't do very well against the top 6 last year, including Spurs. The traditional top 6. Spurs are currently down in 12th though, so we should be beating them, you would hope, today. We're then going to play Sheffield United in the League Cup and really just hope that our second 11 of players is sort of, I guess, sort of able to either do the job and go through, which would be nice, or actually just get knocked out and then we'd have to worry about it. So disappointing that Asensio is going to be out for quite a long time. You wouldn't have played in this one anyway, I don't think. It's going to be the same team that played in the last episode in both of those matches. They've done pretty well so far for themselves. Kepa, Emerson, Martinez, Tomori and James, Jorginho and Kante, Zaniolo in midfield. Waiting for the line to form between these three, but they've done pretty well so far. Hudson-Odoi on the left-hand side, finally in some form now. Chiesa on the right-hand side, and Tammy Abraham, he's got himself a few goals now up front. We did have a couple of epic games against Tottenham last season. Quite often we were on the losing side. They've made some good improvements though. Andrea Belotti up front. It's a good replacement for Harry Kane. Malang Sarr is always a decent player in defence as well. But this is absolutely the kind of game we should be winning. Spurs are struggling this season. We're at home. We're gonna go out a bit more positive, a bit more with the attacking system, or the slightly more attacking system, and hopefully get the job done. We need to be getting the 3 points today if we're going to have any sort of title challenge, you would think. We're coming forwards early on here. Tomori out to Hudson-Odoi, finds a lot of space, cuts inside, and unfortunately, because the game this year, he just loves to do that, he doesn't score or cross. Pretty even so far, not much action. Tomori has got himself a yellow card, which is not ideal early on. But we're looking to build a bit from the back now. Kante pings it over the top for Tammy Abraham. Lloris is able to make the save. It wasn't the best from Tammy. Normally he's quite good with one-on-ones, but that's of course the other thing that the game loves to do. James with the throw-in to Tammy Abraham, cut out by Ryan Sess, and Jon Sarr plays it forward, looking for Belotti, but Tomori sweeps it up, and now Kepa looking to work another chance for us. Kante forwards once again to Tammy Abraham. Can he do it this time? 2 chances, doesn't do it on either occasion. And now it's a corner for Spurs. Guerrero puts it in and Sarr is able to loft the header over the bar. Callum Hudson-Odoi has apparently picked up an injury, it looks quite minor. We really are sort of, I don't know, our wingers are very injury prone this year. I'm going to say it was disappointing. We have dominated the game, it's fair to say, but we haven't found a breakthrough yet. And just coming up to the hour mark, I think Tammy Abraham is going to be coming off. Erling Haaland has got his shooting boots on. He got himself 2 goals in midweek, of course, against Fenerbahce. So hopefully he can do something similar here in the league. Well, he's not going to get an opportunity in this highlight. Dele Alli out to Son on the right-hand side. Varela looking to put a ball in. Chiesa, though, we have seen nothing from Chiesa today, but he's picked it up there, runs all the way around the outside. What's he going to do? He puts the ball in for Erling Haaland. It was a lovely inviting cross, and Haaland, unfortunately, made sure his invitation got lost in the post. Chiesa with the corner, though. Once again, Haaland with a good opportunity. Would Tammy have buried those? Would he have even been in the position? Who knows? But the goal is still not here. And this just has a feeling of Tottenham getting themselves an undeserved winner. There you go. There you go. I thought we got away with it. Ben Yedder with the first shot, but Andrea Bellotti, a striker of his quality, is not going to miss from such a position as that. And this is, well, we're heading for another home defeat against a top six rival, and they're not even in the top six at all. They're not even having it. They're having a shocking time of it. They didn't do very well last year either. I don't think they even qualify for Europe, did they? But something about these teams, we have completely dominated this one. It's fair to say, in terms of shots and everything like that, but we thus far have nothing to show for it. Haaland's in again. Once again, it's a pathetic effort from him. I mean, he scored 2 goals in the Champions League. Why is he suddenly unable to score? Just the 3 clear-cut chances so far to their 0. Obviously, we're losing. Right, we're going to have to make a change. It's not very good. Chiesa has done basically nothing, so Pulisic can come on. And then at the back, Reece James is nervous, so I guess we'll bring on Max Aarons. And, I mean, we could go for it a little bit more. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. It's exactly how I predicted. Dominate the game, really deserve to win, but obviously we don't, because this is Football Manager. And this is why we're not going to win the league. Because we don't win games like this. We should absolutely have got something from this at the very least. We're not even going to get a point. They took the chance they had. We have not. Could get worse for us here. It doesn't. Is there a late break? Can we at least get an equaliser? Pulisic just does absolutely nothing. We've got a free kick. We need to score this, or it's all over. Tamori doesn't even get it on target, and there we go. It is pretty poor. 3 clear-cut chances, as I said. They did get one in the end late on, but we've lost, and I'm very, very disappointed in you. That is not good enough. I mean, we've been riding our luck recently, I suppose, in some of the games, but that wasn't really a fair reflection of everything, but we're just not taking these chances, and I don't really know why. Tammy's been so good over the last 2 seasons. He's been good this season. He started off so well in the Club World Cup. Maybe he's tired, I don't know, but we're going to have to criticise him because he's he's been letting us down, and I need to see better from him. Erling Haaland as well, who, for all of his promise, he's still young. Of course he's still young. Real Madrid want to sign him. I mean, on the evidence that we've just seen, maybe you can have him. Just put the ball in the back of the net, please. Well, after that really, really poor result, obviously Liverpool and Arsenal both capitalise. They win their game, so did Manchester City. And what looked like a close title race, or was looking like a close title race, is now back to as we expected. Right then, League Cup action against Sheffield United at Stamford Bridge. A chance for a lot of the players that haven't been getting a look in this season to show what they're made of. And, potential auditions for the first team after that poor performance in the end against Spurs. So Nick Pope's going to be in goal. Aaron Martin at left back with Max Aarons at right back. Rudiger and Christensen in the defence. Ayer in defensive midfield with Kovacic and Mason Mount in midfield. Christian Pulisic is going to be on the right-hand side. Anchovy is going to be on the left-hand side. Anchoveri, I should call him by his proper name. He's going to be on the left-hand side because Asensio, of course, is injured. And then Erling Haaland, who wasted those good opportunities against Spurs, is going to be up front for now, although Michy Batshuayi is on the bench along with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ethan Ampadu as well. So hopefully this will be a nice confidence booster as Jahanbash goes just wide early on for Sheffield United. Hopefully, I was going to say this could be a confidence booster for us after that disappointing loss to Spurs, which was, well, I say it was a poor performance. It wasn't really, was it? It was a pretty unlucky result. Anyway, coming forwards, Max Aarons on the right hand side can get a good ball across, not quite, but he does just about there. And Anchoveri fires home for his second goal of his Chelsea career. Fantastic from him. Is he the man to make the difference? Can he go in the first team? He's got terrible finishing and composure, as we saw early on. But, I mean, good heading for the looks of it. Flicks one in. And we've got the lead early on here against Sheffield United. Well, it should be a comfortable win, you would hope, and a good opportunity to rack up a few goals. Max Aarons cleaning up from Jahan Bash. And, it's come to Aaron Martin on the left-hand side. Anchoveri, well, great skills from the young man. He's given it to Mateo Kovacic, who tries to curl one in, but doesn't quite hit the spot. Kovacic with a free kick, and it's gone in from, I thought it was Pulisic. It's Antonio Rudiger who has put it away in the end, coming up to half-time in this one. And, well, it's been pretty one-sided. A few chances for Sheffield United, but we have done very, very well. Half-time, it's 2-0, as you'd probably expect it. They are in the Championship, having been relegated earlier on in the save. You would expect this to be a win. Pulisic hasn't been playing particularly well in this one, I don't think. Anjaveri, though, has. Aaron Martin has it on the left-hand side. Finds the ball across. Max Aarons, I thought he was going to go for the shot there. Not quite, but he picks it back up again. Kovacic floats the ball in. Haaland at point-blank range. Cannot find the target. So, yeah, not great from either Haaland or Tammy this season. Massively so. We'll give Michy Batshuayi a chance. He's not kind of the forgotten man. I'll be honest, I thought I'd sold him, but he's still here. He's not moaning about anything. He's very happy just to pick up his paycheck and play the occasional few minutes. So he's going to be on here today. Pope plays it forward, looking for Michy. He's been a bit crowded out there. Max Aarons on the ball. Back to Nick Pope. And Pope looking to Kovacic, driving forwards out to Christian Pulisic on the right-hand side. Can he find any sort of ball across? Back to Kovacic. He's been quite involved today. Michy's there. There we go. That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. He's getting himself involved in the action, getting himself on the score sheet, as Tammy misses chance after chance after chance, and so does Erling Haaland. Maybe it's the Belgian. Maybe he's the one we need. Bit of a defensive error there from Dale Fry, but Michy puts it away, and 3-0, in complete control. Maybe he's the answer to our striking problems. And Javeri on the left-hand side, back into Kovacic, who's been robbed a little bit there, and Lise Mousset now is running through, and what a goal that is from the Frenchman. His first of the season. Not sure about the hair, but great finish. Kovacic was robbed, and then Mousset just coasts through the defence. Not sure what Rudiger's doing there. Not all that much. What a strike that is. Nick Pope can do nothing about it, and I mean, we were looking incredibly comfortable. We still are very comfortable with 20 minutes to go, but a great goal, you have to say. All right, Christian Pulisic has been absolutely shocking. I'm going to give Chiesa the chance. I don't want him to get injured, but I want him to do a little bit more. He's not done all that much. And Kovacic, he was at fault for that goal. He's still on a very high rating. So I think he's not particularly fit, though. We'll bring on Ethan Ampadu, give him a bit more football. Or Michy with a knockdown gets it back. Chiesa on, of course, looking for another goal. He's not going to find one with finishing like that. I mean, he's got finishing of 12, which isn't the highest, but you would expect a little bit better quality from him. Aaron Martin, corner in. Once again, Dominic Calvert-Lewin nearly scores a pretty ridiculous own goal. We gets away with it, though. Injury time is taken away. This one is done, but it's been an interesting opportunity to see some players we haven't really seen all that much from. Max Aarons has done very, very well. Maybe he can come in ahead of Reece James at some point. I don't know. Michy Batshuayi has given us some food for thought there with a goal actually being scored by one of our strikers. But we are through to the League Cup quarter-final once again. Liverpool are through as well, though, unfortunately. So are Manchester United. It's not ideal. Michy scores for the first time in a very long time. Max Aarons very well indeed. Keep it up. But there we go. We were on a very good winning run, and we came across a team with a high reputation. And what did we do? We lost. That's 2 home defeats, 1-0. Certainly the second one not very deserved. I don't think the first one was massively deserved either. But defeats we did indeed have, and it's this sort of lack of clinicalness, particularly defensively. Maybe everyone's playing really defensively against us, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, we need to come up with a few answers pretty rapidly. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves very, very quickly out of the title race. But there we go then. We've had 2 episodes in sort of relatively close succession and some contrasting fortunes there. What we're going to do is I'm going to go quite a bit further forwards and we will come back in December. Possibly Manchester United, but I think we have to play Liverpool really, given the fact they are the dominant force. So I think we will go quite a bit further in and then we'll come back sort of the end of December, Liverpool, and then the Boxing Day game against Norwich City as it is currently scheduled, and see whether we need to make whether we even have any money to make any sort of additions in January. See how well we do. We will have finished the Champions League group by then, but I think realistically we should be maybe not winning it, but we should be qualifying in this one. If we're in any danger of not qualifying, then we will come back for the Porto game, probably Porto and West Ham. But I think we should be all right on that one. So we'll go quite far. We'll come back for the Liverpool game, and then we can really sort of assess more towards the midway point how things have gone in the season so far. So there we are then, quite a disappointing performance against Tottenham, but some encouraging signs from some of the other players against Sheffield United. And that is going to be the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you next time.